Hello, I'm Pastor Joe, and I want to welcome you to this week's 2-Minute Tuesdays Together. Last week, I ended up having to do some traveling, and so waiting at the airport and then being on the airplane, I had a lot of time to kind of think and reflect on a lot of things. And one of the things that just kept coming to my mind was, what is it we're doing? What is it we are doing in the church? What is it we are doing in our faith? And, what really hit me is, does our faith make a difference? This morning, when I got into my office, I was doing my morning worship, and I was reading my devotion book. And my devotion book for this year, it always ends with a question. And the question this morning was, when I look back over what I've done today, what would I have done differently if I'd really set my mind on things that are above? And so that question and everything last week is the focus of what I want us to talk about today. So let's get 2 minutes on the clock and let's go. Certainly our faith is not just an exercise in futility. It is not just about gathering together because we like being with friends. It's not just a social gathering. Our faith is to make a difference. In Scripture, we begin in Romans chapter 12, verse 2, do not conform to the patterns of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. So see, we as Christians, as God's people, are supposed to live differently. Jesus says in Matthew chapter 7, where is it? Not everyone who says to me, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of heaven, but only the one who does the will of my Father who is in heaven. It's not the one with perfect attendance. It's not the one who necessarily reads their Bible every day. It's not the one who wears a cross or has the right bumper sticker. It is the one who hears and does the will of God. We go to James chapter 1. He says, do not merely listen to the word and so deceive yourselves. Do what it says. And James is a very practical person, and he challenges us to certainly hearing the word, studying the word is certainly important. But it is to impact us, change us, guide us, and lead us. Our lives ought to conform to Scripture. There's a great question. It's kind of cliche-ish, but it really is a great question that used to be asked on a lot of college campuses. If you are accused of being a Christian, would there be enough evidence to convict you? And so with that question, we go back to the question in my devotion this morning. When I look back over what I've done today, what would I have done differently if I'd really set my mind on the things that are above? I hope this will challenge you to live more faithfully and to walk more closely with God. Please, before you leave, subscribe to my channel, hit like, and please share this video with others.